Welcome. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to make some homemade sanitizer if you guys run out or there's no more sanitizer available. So remember, sanitizer is only to be used if there's no soap and water locally or around and you can't wash your hands. So remember, washing your hands is very important. You always want to do the soap and water, vigorously wash your hands for about a good 20 seconds, and then rinse. So that's singing happy birthday twice or counting to 20 seconds. Moving on. So creating a hand sanitizer. So in order for sanitizers to work, they need to have alcohol level up to 60%. If it's not 60%, then the sanitizer won't work. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to buy some alcohol. I'm using the 91% alcohol. You can also use, since the alcohol is very harsh on the hands, you want to use something that's going to stop your hands from drying out. So you can use either an aloe vera gel or I use 100% glycerin. I really don't like using the aloe vera gel because it's kind of hard to find it just aloe vera gel. There's usually some other mixtures in there that you don't want to mix with the 91% alcohol. So glycerin is usually right by itself. It stops your hands from drying out. And you also can get some little oil to make it smell good, but that's not necessary. So let's start by first doing the math. We have the 91% alcohol here, right? So the main question is, how would I be able to get 91% of alcohol into, to make sure I have the 60%? That's easy. So we're going to use 2/3 of alcohol. Because if you do the math, 2/3 times 91, that equals 60.6, right? Which is over the 60. So this will work, right? Or if you want a heavier based hand sanitizer, which is the ones I tend to make, you want to go ahead and mix it with 3/4, okay? And that's when you'll get the 68% alcohol. And I feel that I want to make sure I kill as much germs as possible. But for the video today, I'll be showing you guys how to make the 60% one, which is the 2/3. Okay, so we're going to be creating the, like I said, the 60%. So what we're going to need is the 91% alcohol. We're going to do 2/3 of that into this cup. Remember, in order for the sanitizer to work properly, it has to be 60%. And when we mix 2/3 times 91%, we get 60.6. So that's going to create the 60% we have. I'm not going to use the aloe vera gel. I'm going to use the 100% glycerin. We're going to put 1/3 of the glycerin inside the cup. So you will measure 1/3 of that. And then we will mix it into this cup right here. Also, if you want if you don't like the smell of alcohol and you want it to smell good, you can use like a scented oil. I like to use the vitamin E oil. I use 1 drop or 2 drops, and it's just to make sure it gives you that little extra help for your skin because the alcohol is pretty harsh on your skin. So, okay. So first, I'm gonna get 2/3 of the alcohol, okay? So now we got 2/3, okay? We now pour that into our mixture. Okay. We are now going to pour the next, which is the glycerin, and we're going to pour 1/3 of that into here. Pour that into here. And it's going to be a little bit thick. Now this is when you'll be able to drop some oil into it or whatever you want. So we'll put like a drop or so. Remember, this is not a necessity, okay? This is if you want to add that extra. Take a spoon and mix it together. Now, you're gonna pour it into a bottle of your choice. I tend to like a spray bottle because it works a little bit better. And then shake it. Now remember, it's not gonna have the same consistency as the regular hand sanitizer that you're used to, because those are manufactured. So those are on a long train. They've been tested. They've been, you know, chemically enhanced to where they dissolve. And, you know, you just want to make sure if you get in a pinch that you have something to be able to kill any bacteria or germs or something in your hand. Like if you sneeze or if you come in contact with something, you just want to make sure you have something that you're able to spray on your hand that will kill the bacteria so you don't contract it. And there you have it. You got yourself some hand sanitizer. This is going to get you out of a pinch. But remember, the main thing you always want to do is keep your hands washed. Don't touch your mouth, don't touch your nose, and don't touch your eyes. Stay 6 feet away from people. And remember, stay safe. If you have any other questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments below, and I'll answer you guys back as soon as I get the chance. All right, stay safe, you guys.